tell me we don't live in like an upside down, all right? I 100% get it. You bite somebody, you get fucking disqualified. But honestly, let's look at the damage that is caused by biting somebody, right? Like you're not doing permanent damage. Maybe if you didn't have a mouthpiece in and you got their finger in your mouth or some shit, you bite it off. Like that's fucking crazy. Obviously, it's completely fucked up, right? Nipping somebody on the fucking tricep it's stupid, right? You should be DQ'd. You should be cut. But you throw a strike like this and you gouge somebody's eye, and there's no point deduction, there's no DQ. We say it's an accident. I have fought 43 times inside the UFC, 12 outside the UFC. I have never thrown a strike with my fingers out, okay? Ever. I am probably the biggest Frankie Edgar fan there is. I have never seen Frankie do it either. That motherfucker's got like 9 days of octagon time. Clay Guida, don't remember him ever doing it. Another guy with like weeks of octagon time. Plenty of other fighters who have hours upon hours fighting inside the octagon have never thrown a strike with their fingers out and poked somebody in the eye, and yet it's accidental. If all those hours are, if it's accidental, then it should happen, but it doesn't happen. Here's what I think should happen, and if this is a hill that I have to, if this is going to be my contribution to the sport of MMA, then so be it, right? Like I'll die on this hill. If the fight gets stopped because the ref sees an eye poke, let's look at the replay. If the fist is closed, like Leon Edwards and Bilal, right, and the thumb catches it, fine. Happens. I mean, like, some of the worst eye pokes that I've had is not really a poke, it's more just having my eyeball open and getting punched with a glove, sometimes with a boxing glove in the eyeball. It sucks, okay? But if the fingers are like this, if the fucking fingers are like this, the glove's not making you do it. And when you say it's the gloves, you sound like a fucking ignorant schmuck, okay? I spent a lot of time in those gloves with hand wraps underneath. They're not forcing your hand open. Hand is open. Take at least, okay? At least take a point and let's dock them 20%. You can take people's money away from missing weight. Somebody's gonna lose an eye. Like, is that what we want to see? And I guarantee you, if you start taking people's money for throwing strikes like this, it'll stop very fast. Very fast. It's not the gloves. Please. Like, holy, people have fetishes about being bit. Nobody has a fetish about being poked in the eye. I mean, maybe the brown eye, but anyway, like that's whatever. Like, come on. The commissions are gonna be upset about a fight, but you're not upset about pokes. Let's put fucking heads out of our asses.
Não tem jeito com homem. 6! Aí, não tem jeito com 7! 8! Vai! Ok, 9! 10! Alright, ei! Aí, Pata, esse aí é o jeito de descansar, né? Hein? Você quer descansar mais cedo, seu safado?
So it was not that orange juice, it was my urine because the anti-doping police came after a few months, more than 3 months. They came today, and I'm glad they leaving me right now to do my work on the best way and don't take me my blood and rushing me in my preparation. That's why I'm very glad for that. And here we go, last week of preparation. Let's go for that victory.
Combat Sports Anti-Doping announced today that Kusin Askabov of Grozny, Chechen Republic has received a 24-month suspension for a violation of the UFC anti-doping policy. Askabov tested positive for metabolites of the anabolic steroid methandinone in an out-of-competition sample collected in Grozny, Chechen Republic on February 6th. Askabov's 24-month period of ineligibility began on February 28, 2024. He will be eligible to return from February 28, 2026.
I mean, Merab's next. Merab is next. Your wish is granted. A lot of people said I'm ducking him. I just really am not ducking that little dude. I like the fight for me. There's multiple ways to win. I'm excited about the fight now, finally. I was never ducking him. I was just never excited to fight him. He's just such a, I don't know, what now is it the right time? Just like the Cheeto rematch. Like the time will come where it's the right time to fight certain people. Merab's next. And careful what you wish for, buddy. Careful what you wish for. Did you get a good...
I have a blood all over my place, but I wonder whose blood is, coach, whose blood is this? I don't bleed, right? Whose blood
Let's
is
go. It's that hard work. That's what it is. Blood, sweat, and tears, baby.
These guys.
I got no blood on me. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I got my nose.
Tell him to don't need too much car. He can go 145. He's too big, brother.
You could if you wanted to.
Doesn't make sense to come 135. I'm here, brother. You gotta go up.
Coming down.
Go up, brother. Go up.
Joe Rogan is one of those guys. I saw that early on when, why would you go after the fear factor guy?
Yeah.
You know, to be such a key component to not only the company, but to the sport. I saw it in the interview on Ivory Keenan Wayans.
I value loyalty a lot. And I remember there was a moment not too long ago, maybe a year ago, when I was sitting with Joe and he had a phone call with you. Joe was getting canceled for something, and they didn't want him commentating the fights, and you on the phone offered your resignation over this. I got teary-eyed over that. That's such a... You're a good man, you know?
Thank you.
That was powerful.
Anybody who is with me, has been with me, knows. When you're with me, you're with me. It's a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. I'm not one of these guys that is going to roll over and it's like going through COVID. I wasn't laying any of these people. Some of these people have been with me for 20 years. We're gonna lay them off. This motherfucker will burn,
Yeah.
before I would do that to my people. It's just never. None of that type of stuff is ever going to happen while I'm here. I can't say what's going to happen when I leave, but when I'm here, the people who are with me and have been with me, they know exactly what's up, and Joe knows what's up, and again, it's a two-way street. Joe Rogan has been very loyal to me, and I am very loyal to Joe Rogan.
Meanwhile,
Don't let him punch him, okay? Do it one last time. And action, punch, grab him. Good, punch him. Left, bam, grab him. Good, stops his punch. Now you hit him with the right. Good. You hit him, right, with the left. Bam, good. Now you reach out and try to grab him, but you don't get him. You go back away from each other. Now this is where you throw an elbow to this guy. Easy.
this is no. Too much movie make your heart weak.